Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with Brian Ebersole, and you're taking on James Head Saturday night. First question most people are probably asking you is about the short turnaround. So how are you feeling, and what were the factors to consider in such a short notice fight?
Just my own health and whether or not I'd fallen out of shape in the 1 week I spent in Vegas between the between the phone call and the fight.
Yeah.
You know, I went out there for the UFC Fighters Summit, the Fan Expo, UFC 148, all that, and I was actually hosting some fans out there. So they'd bought tickets off me, knew they were sitting next to me at the stadium. We did a couple events and a 4th of July poolside party, all that cool stuff. And so I was enjoying myself, and I got that call, and I said, do I want to do it? You know, I've got London coming up. Do I want to cut, you know, a week and a half off that trip? And money talks, and so does, you know, the opportunity that I have to be an athlete. You know, I'm 75 fights into my career, so let's get them out of the way. The 4-month turnaround just keeps eating away time, you know. So as a wrestler that wrestled 45, 50 times in 3 months, you know, every single year, I used to like to take that nice preseason conditioning, do all the nasty stuff, get it out of the way, and then ride that through the season. So yeah, it's nice to be able to actually take that 12-week training camp and be on the back end of it and just prolong it that little bit longer.
So now, are you bionic though? I mean, somebody with 75 fights, usually they're limping or, you know, they're broken. So how is it that you've been able to withstand that many fights?
Pretty lucky guy. I was a better wrestler than most people, especially in 2000, 2005, when there weren't that many wrestlers in the sport. I was able to take down, you know, fighting heavyweights sometimes, take them down, negated the weight advantage, beat them up, choke them, and move on. I came out of almost all my fights very healthy. I've had a hyperextended elbow, I've had one pretty bad cut, a hurt knee, and that's about it. You know, 3 or 4 injuries in the whole career. So a bit of luck, a bit of skill, I'd say, all mixed in. And I was just smart enough to take time off when I really needed to.
So what do you make of the matchup with James Head? How difficult do you think he is as an opponent?
Well, they're all difficult. I mean, it's a 50-50. You know, you sign a fight, someone's going to get their hand raised. So he's just the next dangerous guy in my way. And, you know, I'm looking to go out there and do what I do best, and that's win.
I talked to Hector Lombard about his Cuban heritage. He actually spoke more about being Australian. So for you, is it the same thing where you have a lot of Aussie pride coming in and fighting?
I mean, I pride Australia for really taking me and allowing me to get a coaching job, and a career started there, and I met some very, very good people, you know, across the whole country. There's about 6 major cities there, and I'd say I kind of got 4 of them locked down with probably lifetime seminars and places to stay, and some really good friends and support. So moving there let me live in a gym full time, you know, and I didn't have to live in the gym. I could have lived in a house, but, you know, I lived there. I was able to jump in my boxers at midnight, go down and kick a bag and have a bit of fun. It's where I really made great strides. And then getting away from all the stress of just America. Even here in Canada, it's a whole different world than America. You know, there's happy people running around. My coach put it this way, he goes, there's a lot less dysfunction in Calgary.
You might be right. I've been here since last Thursday, and I haven't really had a hard time at all.
There's just a lot of happy people. They're all working out. They're using the parks. They're using the rivers. They're using the resources that they have in this city. Where a lot of times in the U.S. it's just very inside the house and dingy and dark and bothered and angry and stressed and overworked. So yeah, free healthcare, I think, makes a big difference.
And last question, how did you spend the Hallman Shorts fight bonus that you got for beating Dennis in the little tighties that time?
I divvied that up between student loan, a new car, hybrid. Almost got the electric one, but it was twice as expensive, so I left that alone. I'll wait till they come down in price. And real estate investment.
Smart man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck to you on Saturday night. Thanks for talking.
Karyn, cheers.
Awesome. Thanks.